Whilst we're still on the same page, and that page being the topic of Project Slayers, I do want to talk a little bit more about Update 1 and what that actually might have to offer. Because Update 1, if you don't know, for Project Slayers is actually coming soon. And so far, all that we do know that has been disclosed to the public is that Update 1 will be based off of Mugen Train. And with Mugen Train, there are a lot of things, well, I wouldn't say a lot, but there are a few things we can take from it. The start of Mugen Train was Rengoku. So, Rengoku is most definitely coming to Project Slayers. Now, with Rengoku begs a lot of questions. Is fire going to be exclusive only to people that have the Rengoku clan? I'm 100% sure that Rengoku is going to be supreme, so you're going to need to roll for that for sure. But the main question is fire going to be locked behind Rengoku? It would make sense if it was, but again, it kind of wouldn't be fair. I don't know, it's going to be super 50-50. Maybe they might make it where if you have Rengoku, you get some clan skills, and Rengoku enhances your fire abilities, and you probably get 1 or 2 extra abilities. So if you have fire breathing and you have Rengoku, you deal more damage with your fire breathing and you get additional skills and perks with that. But if you don't have Rengoku, you can still get fire, but it's just going to be a base version of it. You're going to have all the same moves except for 1 or 2, which will be clan exclusive, and you'll probably just deal a normal amount of damage. That would be the more fair approach, in my opinion. Hopefully they don't just lock the breathing behind Rengoku. That would be really cool if they did do that. But there are sneaks of Rengoku. I do know Winter Clouds rolled Rengoku on one of his accounts in a stream. I don't have a picture of it. For some reason, I didn't go back and save the picture, but I did see it with my own 2 eyes. So we do know Rengoku is actually already probably coded into the game. They just haven't, you know, released it, published it. Or now with fire breathing, all we really have is a couple of sneaks from Twitter, and we have like the animations of some of the fire moves that TB Glitch, you know, very talented developer, has posted on the Project Slayers Discord server. So we do know it's being worked on, and everything of that nature is coming. Fire and Rengoku. Also with Mugen Train, I do want to know what type of content they're going to make with it. It's going to be a bit weird, but obviously we're going to get Akuza and we're going to get Enmu as bosses in the game. Obviously because it's Mugen Train, right? Those are the 2 main bosses that appear in the Mugen Train arc. Now I'm very sure that they're going to make those 2 bosses have their own Blood Demon arc. The only issue with this is I kind of want them to make it so Blood Demon arts are not just something you have to roll for. I feel like the game would have a lot more content if there was an actual way of obtaining Blood Demon arts, the same way you have to go through missions in order to obtain your breathing style. Not too sure why they just made Blood Demon arts a roll thing, but it would be nice if they switched it up this time and, you know, allowed us to actually grind for it. But I'm pretty sure they won't, because it will take away from the old rolling system of the other Blood Demon arts. Again, it doesn't really matter, but it would be cool if they did do that. We don't have much to work with Akuza or Enmu, except for this Enmu sneak or model that was posted in the Project Slayers Discord server. It looks nice, and that's genuinely about it. We don't know what movesets it's gonna have. We don't know the capabilities. Enmu is a pretty interesting demon. He kind of makes you fall asleep, and he can attack you through your dreams and things of that nature. I wonder how they're going to implement that into the game. I'm actually really curious. We've seen Akuza and stuff like Demon 4 and whatever, but I want to see how they're going to make Enmu, and hopefully they make him in a way where he can actually fit into the meta. It'll be really interesting to see what they do with that. Other than that, I'm very sure with Update 1 we are going to get the Scythe. Now I do think the Scythe was teased a bit too early, because I'm very sure Update 1 would either come by the end of this month or early next month, which is actually still pretty soon, because this month is the last month of summer, and the last month of summer always goes by very quickly. Now, I haven't seen the sneak for Scythe, so I do want to watch it with you guys, and y'all can get my honest opinion of it after we see it. But I don't know why they showcased it so early if it's meant to come with Update 1. Maybe they won't release it with Update 1 and they'll bring it out in the mini update, but it would have been a bit better if they did bring it out with update 1. Not too sure, but let's just dive straight into it and see what it has to say. Okay, so this video is obviously from Uwop's YouTube channel. I actually didn't know he had one, so I'm gonna turn on the post notifications and turn on the bell. I am very late. As you can see, this was what, 3 days ago. I've been busy. I can't lie, I've been busy. So we're gonna turn it up. We're gonna get straight into it. Let's do it. Is this copyright music? I actually have to double check, dude. Yeah, of course it is. Alright, cool. I'm gonna mute it. Actually, I'm gonna turn it up a little bit and then put my own music over it to show why developers love copyright music. Okay, that first move reminds me of the water move, water basin. Kind of lifts you in the air and then takes you to the location. And bloodlust, pretty normal. So it only has 2 moves. I mean, claw has 2 moves as well, so I guess there's nothing super surprising. I do feel like that first move is a bit like mediocre. It would be nice if the Scythe had a move that you could pull people in with, like you can engage with. Obviously you can engage with Asteroid, but it kind of knocks them back. It doesn't have a huge knockback, but it does have a knockback. Like you swing your arm forward, you use the full length of the Scythe and then pull in your opponent with it. It would be a really nice gap closer and a really nice engage. Almost like Darius's E ability in League of Legends, if you know who Darius is. But you're gonna still be able to pull off some nice combo strings with this for sure. I ain't gonna lie, it looks even better if you have Reaper. I wonder how the scaling is gonna work with the mastery system too. The block animation is pretty cool. Has a decent reach. It has a really nice reach. Nothing crazy, but it has a nice reach. So they're both doing about 13 and M1. Don't know what clan they are, so we can't base assumptions off of that. And we don't know how much mastery they each have as well. We know Uop has 11, which is still pretty low. Okay, you can do a nice little combo with that. Interesting. Alright, I'm not gonna lie, this looks like about it. I'm not gonna finish the video because I'm pretty sure it's gonna be the same thing. I'm very sure. Let me hit that like button too. Make sure y'all boys hit the like button for me as well, because why haven't you? Yeah, that is about it. That is 1v1ing for the most part. But yeah, that's it for me as well. I do want to say Rengoku Update 1 is all coming out soon. Make sure you have your spins stacked. If you don't, it's obviously there's always going to be people who complain. But if you don't have your spins stacked by now, if you don't have at least 300 on at least 2 different alt accounts stacked up by now, it's only your fault if you don't end up getting Rengoku. No sympathy for anyone. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. I'm gonna see y'all boys in the next one. Appreciate y'all boys. Mwah.